Alright guys, Buffalo here. Alright, so what I got here is a under seat storage box for the Honda Pioneer 700. I got it on Amazon. It was about $120. Specifically designed for the Honda Pioneer 700. This particular model is a 2025 704 Deluxe or 704 Deluxe. Like I said, it's about $120 on Amazon. It goes underneath the seat. It's driver's side seat. First impression, it's pretty thick, pretty sturdy material. It's not flimsy or anything. Comes with these two pieces, instructions, and this little bag of clips. The only thing you need to install this is a 8mm drill bit, which using the Googler is basically a 5/16. So yeah, we're gonna see what this looks like when we're done. Any of y'all know that have the same machine, there's not a lot of storage spaces on here. There's a glove box, and that's about it. So any little thing I could find, I figured I'd give it a try. And eventually, this is big enough. This is probably where I'm going to have my dual battery set up in when I install that later on at another date. Seems like it's big enough for a battery. So anyways, first thing you're going to want to do is get the rubber piece off. And this, like I said, this is a driver's side seat. You got these little two-stage scrivets here. You can use a panel puller to get them out, or a little Joey, little flathead screwdriver. And you just pull the clips out. Like I said, there's two-stage clip. You just pop the top first out and then pull the whole thing out. So you're going to want to get these two out. Get the flap out of the way. So it seems pretty simple. Okay, so the first one, it says instructions to drop the big one in first. And the only problem I'm going to see with this is your dipstick down there. It's going to cover all that, but these scrivets, it might take me an extra minute to check the oil, to pull all these scrivets back out and put them back in, so I'm not really worried about that. You know, I can sacrifice that for an extra minute for the extra storage, so no big deal to me to have to do all this and pull all the scrivets out to pull it out to check the oil. But anyways, the instructions say to drop this in first. Drop the second piece in, and then you're going to use your two existing holes here for the scrivets that they provided. Or actually, they can use the same ones that came with the machine, or you could use the new ones. And they want you to drill, what is it, 3 other holes here. 1, 2, 3, 4 other holes to fit the rest. So anyways, that's what it's going to look like. And it's plenty deep. You could put a battery gun in there. You could probably put some bits and little other tools in here, maybe some spare parts, fuses, gloves. I mean, man, you could put all kinds of stuff in there. It's pretty deep. So anyways, yeah, I'm going to put the 2 scrivets in these 2 holes to hold it in place. And then the third hole down here, I'll put one in too. Looks like there's a hole already there. Yeah, there's already a hole in the metal frame for that one. But I'll put them in first, and then I'll go through and I'll drill the holes. That way they're all perfectly spaced. Alright, let me drill these holes and I'll get right back to you guys. Alright guys, pretty easy install. You're only drilling the plastic, so didn't really take too long. Like I said, I used a 5/16 drill bit. Worked pretty good. Put the other scrivets in, and yeah, I think it gives you a lot more space. You know, if you're on the trail and maybe you want to take an impact with you, there's plenty of room for that. You know, extra screwdrivers. You know, whatever you want to take with you, it's good to go. So yeah, I think for $120 it's definitely worth it. I use the existing scrivets that came with the on the rubber flap, so I have extra. That way when I'm taking it out to change the oil or to check the dipstick, if I break any, I have extra left over from the kit. So yeah, I'm pretty happy with it. I am going to put that rubber flat back on to cover it up, keep the dirt and dust out of there. But anyways, yeah, I'm pretty pleased with it. 120 bucks, you know, extra storage. Probably fit like I said, a toe strap in there, or impact, or you know, gloves or goggles or any other kind of tools you want to fit in there. So anyways, I hope this helps somebody out. Like I said, there's not a lot of storage space here on the Pioneer 700s. So anyways, I hope this helped you guys out. All right, peace.